Catherine DeMarco from the Department for Transport, thanks for joining us here. We're at the CIHT annual conference. Big focus really about managing highways and transportation in a very uncertain world. Skills are a big feature of the day. What are the big issues around skills?
Well, I've just led on the Transport Infrastructure Skills Strategy, which sets out the challenges that we have to get the skills we need to deliver our unprecedented £61 billion worth of infrastructure this Parliament.
Mm-hmm. And so what are the big challenges? Is it simply that we've got not enough skills, or is it the wrong skills?
What the challenges are really, we need more people and we need to train people in the higher levels to meet the challenges that are the challenges of new technology, for instance. So as we've heard in the conference today, the face of the transport industry is changing.
Right. So what do you think of what are the drivers that you see for actually encouraging more of these different people into this sector?
We've talked a bit this morning about using procurement as a key driver, but also it's about working together to make sure that people out there know what an attractive sector transport is to work in. And I mean starting with kids of primary school age.
So as young as that, literally as young as that?
Literally as young as that, yeah.
And what kind of, is work's been done already on this? I mean, are we making the right noises? You talk about £61 billion going to be invested. That presents a lot of opportunity, I think.
Yes, and there's a lot of really good work being done out there. I think the challenge is to join up and show a bit of leadership on that. The CIHT, I know, is developing some really good materials in that, so we're very, very keen to see that come out.
Is there a risk that the industry is still too focused on, I suppose, the traditional skills of laying tarmac, laying concrete, building gantries, rather than the new, I suppose you call it, the Google skills of the future?
I think that technology is a real opportunity for the transport industry, and we need to be working with schools and universities to make it clear to people that the sector offers those kinds of opportunities. So yes, I think the skills that we need are changing for the future.
Right. And of course, you're from the Department for Transport, but presumably you're looking to the private sector to really drive this. Are you incentivising them enough?
We're looking to the private as well as the public sector. So our big infrastructure delivery bodies are, of course, public sector bodies, and they have large workforces themselves, but also a lot of influence with their private sector supply chain. So I would say both. Yeah.
I can't talk to you about skills without mentioning diversity. Clearly, the highways and transportation profession is still hugely male dominated. It's hugely male, hugely white. What do we do about that?
Clearly, we do have a huge challenge. The strategy that I talked about, published at the end of January, does set out some quite stretching ambitions there. I think, again, this is all about making it clear that the sector is a very attractive place to work, making it clear the fundamental challenges and exciting projects there are to work on, but also, again, starting with primary school.
Great. Catherine, big challenges ahead. Thanks for joining us here today.
Thank you.
Thanks.